Hi, I'm Sequoia and this is Project Tree Collard. I'm here in Berkeley, California to talk to you today about how to propagate tree collards from cuttings. So the first thing you'll need is some cuttings, and you can get them easiest and very cheaply from your neighbors and friends. If you have trouble getting cuttings, we happen to sell them at projecttreecollard.org, so you can get them from us as well. If you're getting a collard from a friend or a neighbor, it's going to look like this. It's going to have leaves on it, and we're going to want to remove the leaves. So first you're going to cut off each leaf. You can also rip them off, but I tend to find it cleaner to cut them off, and even some of the small leaves at the top of the cutting. So this is more like the cuttings that we send folks in the mail who don't have a neighbor or friend with tree collards. So you're going to take this, and you need a recycled nursery can and some high quality potting soil that's moist. And so you're going to take your can. We prefer 1 gallon, but if you don't have a 1 gallon, you can maybe use a yogurt container and put some holes in the bottom, or use a 4-inch pot, or I suppose larger as well. You're going to fill your container with moist potting soil, and I like to tamp the moisture down so I can see where the real soil level is. And then you just take your cutting and you stick it in about 2/3 of the way into the pot. So that one was curved, and it doesn't matter. I can just stick it in and I tamp it down, and there it is, and you can see it appears straight even though it was a bit curvy, as typical of tree collards. And then I water it. And by the way, if you get your cuttings from us, we do donate all the greens that we cut off from the cuttings to a local food bank shelter that serves meal to homeless people. So there you have it. And the main thing that's most important with the tree collards is that you want to keep them moist, not soggy, but moist. And you're also going to want to keep them sheltered appropriately. So if it's a warm time of year and very, very sunny, you're going to want some sort of shade, like these kinds of conditions right here, a little bit of light, a little bit of shade, or maybe you'll need to use some shade cloth. And if it's in the winter, you might need to, depending on where you live, protect it from cold. So maybe use some Agrabah cloth, or bring it in the house or whatnot. It depends on your climate where you live. Here in Berkeley, we can just propagate outside. You also need a lot of patience. They take some time to root. They can be as fast as 3 weeks. That's the fastest I've seen in nice warm weather, keeping the soil really nice and moist. They can take up to 10 weeks. Usually it's more like 3 to 6 weeks though. So I'm going to show you also what a rooted cutting looks like. This one was done in a 4-inch pot. This one's a little bit puny. It was a little neglected on our potting bench, but you can, once you feel like the side shoots have started growing and you see some growth happening, then you can support the top, flip it upside down, and check out the roots. This one has very light, nice roots. It's not circling around, it's not root bound, but it's definitely rooted and ready to go into the ground. So then I would be ready to plant it. So that's how to propagate tree collards from cuttings. It's really, really easy. You could do it in garden soil. It won't be as successful, probably. Garden soil is typically too heavy. It doesn't drain well in pots. So I really urge you to get some high quality potting soil, have a bag around for propagating as you need it, and to use that for the tree collard cuttings. And I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on propagating tree collards. And if you want more information, our website, projecttreecollard.org, has a tutorial and more information about tree collards. So thanks so much and have a great day.